All right, guys. 2004 GX470 TEYES head unit install. I've been troubleshooting this for a little while and just trying to figure out why the AC climate control didn't work, but somehow it started working. I exchanged a bunch of emails with the guys there, and they're really helpful, and they put me in touch with someone on WhatsApp, and then he told me to try a different setting, but there are a bunch of plugs back here that aren't used. So I looked through so many videos and went on GXOR, GX Off-Road, Reddit, you name it, and a lot of good advice, but some of it works, some of it doesn't work, because it seems like there's a lot of variations, and I wasn't really sure where I was going. But anyways, the climate control is working now, but I want to kind of show you guys the plugs, because there's so many, and a lot of people are kind of thinking about buying this head unit or not buying it. But if you already bought it and you're dealing with this install, I'm going to go through some of these wires with you so you kind of know what goes where. Let's start over here. This one's like I think the warning for the trim bezel, so that doesn't matter, it's unrelated. But the original head unit screen is here, and originally there's 4 plugs, and only one of them gets used. So these 3 are not used. You use only this one right here, and you can see the colors, and that goes to this harness that's supplied with the head unit. And there's some empty plugs here as well. So this one for sure is used, this guy. So this harness comes with the new head unit. This side is part of this harness right here. The second plug on this harness is a little bit smaller, and then the third one, this one is not used. I believe this goes to the original tape deck. Yeah, this guy right here. Let me get it for you. Yeah, I believe it's those 3 plugs match up to the back of this guy right there. So we're not using that, obviously. I still got to plug in this antenna, not a big deal. This guy's not used right here. Just the big terminals in there. But behind the head deck, let's zoom in a little bit. So all those are used right there. They only go in one position, so you can't really screw that up. That one's not used. I tapped already into they have instructions there to tap into this harness. This is part of the backup cam right here. This wire goes to the backup camera, and you got to tap in for the power and the signal. And there's another guy up here, so this obviously gets used. That's the temperature. Let's move this around a little bit. Zoom out a little bit here. This plug right here obviously gets used. So this upper harness right here, 3 not used. This guy gets used. This one gets used. What else is there? This one not used. This guy down here is just kind of hanging, not used. There's a couple more down here, not used. And you know what? It's kind of obvious, because it doesn't plug into any of these connectors on the vehicle. They don't match up, so you can't really screw that up. But hey, I just wanted to show you guys all this stuff, but I'll record some more after I get this all cleaned up and reinstalled. But here we go. So this version, I noticed there's a couple different versions, but this version is the CC3, and it's got the climate control here as well. So this car originally had navigation, and let's bump the temp there. I gotta still change that to Fahrenheit. All right, here the settings change when I bump the temperature up to a higher level. So let's go home. You know what? It's kind of funny. It didn't work until I hit this button right here, and I restarted it. So this might have something to do with it. But let's go back to the Canbus settings. Let's go to settings here. Let's move that snowflake up a little bit here. Go to device, car model, Canbus. We're using LZHZ, Toyota, Lexus IS, no air amp. And after I did that, I did the reset, which is in, I believe it's here. So you're gonna hit that and it's gonna reset the whole system. Sometimes you just gotta fumble with it and eventually it gets going. And I've been working on this for a little while now and I finally got it going. I'm pretty happy about it. So let's go back to the main screen here. The snowflake's still there. We're gonna access that. Let's try the rear AC. Oh, I don't have nothing there. Oh, that's power off for the whole climate control. I think this is not active on the system. Let's try the button back here. Okay, the climate control still is good using this button back here. Let's go back here. Let's hit auto. We got climate controls. Let's bump the passenger temp independently. That's good. Let's turn off dual. All right, we got sync on both sides. That's awesome. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps. If there's any questions, leave it in the comments and I will try my best to message back. And you know, but if you can't get a hold of me, our shop is, I'm at home right now, but our shop is in Monrovia, California. And the phone number there is 626-303-2486. And give us a call and maybe I can try to help you out. All right, later.